Welcome to TF Tips, your one-stop shop to maximizing your masculine health potential. Today, we're tackling a rather stigmatized health issue most guys would rather choose to suffer in silence with: man boobs, also known as gynecomastia. Man boobs are a male physical phenomenon that can be caught early on and or reversed entirely. And we're going to tell you how right now.
There are two tissues that make up both male and female breasts: glandular tissue and fatty tissue. Glandular tissue produces and secretes some bodily products, including breast milk. Fatty tissue is, well, you guessed it, mostly made up of fat. What type of big old man boobs you've developed, and in turn the approach we need to take to fix them, depends on which type of breast tissue your big old biddies are made up of. First, pseudo-gynecomastia. This type of man boob is the result of not knowing what the inside of a gym actually looks like, as well as not ever driving by a single McDonald's drive-thru without going through it, not even once. It's the simple accumulation of poor lifestyle choices. Think the guy that plays Santa Claus at your local mall each year. Second type of man boobs is straight gynecomastia. This type is the buildup of both types of tissue, glandular tissue and fatty tissue. Think David Fincher, classic Fight Club. Yeah, I hear you asking, why do I have this extra glandular tissue in the first place? Hormone imbalances. Now, this can be due to anabolic steroids or synthetic hormone use or abuse, hormone blockers, antidepressants, thyroid problems, kidney issues, and just about anything that interferes with a man's estrogen levels.
Okay, so those are the types of man boobs. The next question is, how do we get rid of them?
Pseudogynecomastia, aka the Big Mac combo titties, are candidates for liposuction, the removal of localized accumulation of fat tissue. However, that isn't the remedy for being overweight, which is the reason you're rocking those hairy C-cups in the first place. A far better, long-lasting, and cheaper option is to start following a customized nutrition plan, as well as starting to follow a training program designed specifically to your requirements. Follow the link in the description to have me help you out there. Gynecomastia though, that one made up of primarily glandular tissue, often needs to be surgically removed. Some form of estrogen balancing medication can help if identified early on, but there is a point of no return. Once past that point, only a surgeon will have the means and the skill set to rectify your situation.
Gynecomastia surgery options do exist worldwide and can cost roughly upward and beyond of $5,000 US. But if your man boobs are a result of simply being overweight and glandular tissue doesn't need to be removed, a commonly searched term that guys with fat-induced man boobs are: what exercises can fix man boobs? So are there exercises that will help speed up the process of losing weight from around the chest region?
No specific chest training exercises will directly decrease fat stores accumulated in the chest region. That would be the same as thinking thousands of sit-ups are gonna burn off the stomach fat to reveal your abs. That is spot reduction, and that's a heap of rubbish that infomercials from the early 2000s
with the ab roller system, the gentle rolling
tried to lure you in with. However, while you're concentrating on losing weight from all over, including the man boob region, via a calorie deficit, focusing on building lean muscle tissue all over your frame, including your chest, should be a primary focus.
And depending on the appearance and placement of the accumulation of fat that makes up your man boobs, building thicker chest muscles is going to help with the appearance while you are still slowly chipping away at those fat stores. With that in mind, which chest exercises should our guys be focused on?
Man boobs or not, a good chest routine should include exercises that collectively hit all portions of the pec's contractile range. A safe bet is one exercise that places the greatest amount of tension through your pecs when they are contracting through their mid-range contraction point. A free weight press of some description will achieve this nicely. Now, I say a free weight press over a machine press because you can guarantee with a free weight press that the resistance curve places the greatest tension through the mid-range that we're after. Now, I want to be very clear here. It's not to say that machine presses don't do this. A lot have a straight press plane movement, but some like a hammer press, has a different strength curve because of the converging plane of movement, which can, depending on the severity of the machine's converging plane, can overload the short end contraction more than the mid-range. So, free weight press to be safe. Then, you want an exercise that places the greatest tension where the pecs are contracting into their fully shortened position, which is when your pecs has pulled your arm across the midline of your body, like in a cross-body cable press. It gives you the ability to get the pecs contracting into their fully shortened position, placing the greatest load where they're in that short end contraction. And lastly, you want to have the pecs under tension when they are fully lengthened. An exercise such as the crucifix dumbbell fly achieves this. The crucifix position places the pecs into their fully lengthened position and forces them to contract out of this biomechanically weaker lengthened position. Collectively, those three exercises, or variations of those exercises, successfully hit and stimulate all points of your pecs contractile range, meaning a fuller growth potential is going to be stimulated.
Okay, to sum up, you now know there are two types of man boobs. If in doubt, visit a GP to determine which, but as a general rule, if you're lean or at least leanish everywhere else except for those, well, the chest region, then chances are it's a glandular issue, and yes, either medication prescribed under a GP or surgery is going to be required. If you're overweight all over and just happen to have a pair of man boobs to go with that, chances are those man boobs are your lifestyle choices catching up with you. Either way, there is something that can be done about it. For more hot health and lifestyle tips for men, subscribe to our channel, and we upload weekly, so don't forget to click that notification icon to stay updated on our latest tips. And please share your thoughts and tips down below. We read every single comment, and we would love to create an engaging community that's all about helping men all around the world improve their quality of lives.